Kate, the Duchess of Cambridge, could be attacked in Prince Harry's memoir set to be released later this year after concerns have been raised. Speaking to GB News, Ms. Schofield said, "If Prince Harry and Meghan Markle and their children did come to celebrate the life of Prince Philip at the end of this month, I can assure you that the royal family would go out of their way to make sure that they were safe and secure and that they had all of the security they needed. This is just a silly excuse to not come out and meet the Queen." I interviewed Richard Fitzwilliams. He said something to me and he says how arrogant and yucky it is to release this book during the Queen's Jubilee year that we're expecting at the end of the year. There are concerns about Harry disrespecting Camilla and, God forbid, disrespecting perhaps the Duchess of Cambridge. I do think this is a mistake for Prince Harry. It's hard to sympathize with him, which is ultimately what Meghan and Harry are trying to get from people, when their actions don't match their words. The royal family has been warned the Duke has plenty to tell as the book is expected to be controversial. Speaking to Express.co.uk, royal commentator Jonathan Sacerdoti said, "We know that they have these commercial contracts in place with Spotify and Netflix and we may see something coming out of those. We also know on their Imitation Royal tour to New York, it was rumored they were filming for some project because there was a cameraman spotted who wasn't part of the press park and Prince Harry was seen wearing a concealed microphone with a wire sticking out. It was assumed they were filming for something during that trip. Then of course there's Harry's book. He signed that massive publishing deal. I think we can expect to see some controversy from that book. I don't think publishers pay that kind of money unless they expect to get something quite substantial in return. Also, he's got plenty to tell. He's got quite a life story that people are interested in reading about." Meanwhile, Jo Elvin, the host of Palace Confidential, said she came under some quite epic trolling on social media last week by Sussex fans who she said were trying to find any reason to be angry with the prince. Ms. Elvin describes the Sussex squad as the internet cheerleaders for Harry and Meghan who have signed an almost godlike status to the California-based royals. The royal expert said the fans won't tolerate the faintest hint of criticism about either Meghan or Harry. In a Mail on Sunday article, she wrote, "The Sussex squad likes to indulge in a sport I call offense fracking, the deep mining for something, anything. To jump on and be angry about. Last week, their ship really came in when they found the most spurious of reasons to vent murderous fury at enemy number one, Prince William." It comes after the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge met volunteers at the Ukrainian Culture Centre last week in London, who were helping to fill lorries with aid to support the humanitarian relief efforts. When speaking with the volunteers, Prince William said, "For our generation it's very alien to see this in Europe." The prince came under immediate criticism after reports stated he had said it was unlike conflicts in Asia and Africa. Ms. Elvin said, "Initially, some social media reports claimed William had also made a comment along the lines of 'We are more used to seeing this in Africa or Asia.' But it turned out he said no such thing, the proof coming later in the day, when a video from the event was widely circulated online.